Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting stream on Bowtie Gaming 14. It's a time for what's most likely going to be the finale of Mass Effect 1. So let's jump in. Last time a lot went down, we found out the Sovereign's actually been the ringleader this whole time. The universe I guess the whole universe might be screwed. And no one's really on our side except for our crewmates. Ashley's dead because she died in a nuclear explosion. We had to talk Rex out of almost leaving the party. Crap went down. And Kaiden continues to be third wheeled. This time by Joker, because he was this close. And then Joker's like, hey! It's like, gosh darn it. Yeah, it turns out regardless of who you're romancing, that scene plays out. So, like, I've seen that cutscene now with at least a couple characters. So, like, Joker just does not take a hint, so to speak. So yeah, we just landed. We are not allowed to leave the Citadel per the Human Alliance people because they're buttholes who don't take us seriously.
You Quarians messed up the whole galaxy when you let the Geth break free. Do your people ever talk about it?
Do the Krogan talk about starting a foolish war that resulted in the Turians sterilizing your people?
All the time.
He's like, point taken, I will shut up now.
Is there something else I can help you with, Commander? I should be going now. Have a pleasant day.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
You're the Spectre. Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
Glad to see some humans growing a backbone.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
My business is whatever I say it is.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno.
Rex is just like, you kept me in the party, now you will suffer the consequences.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in alliance politics.
I'll think about it. Excuse me.
Your support would mean a lot, Commander.
Remember Shang-Chi!
No blood for aliens.
Pardon me, soldier. Could I take a moment of your time? Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent or just...
Worse. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't guarantee anything.
I understand. I'll pay you back for it. And I can even throw in a little extra. Thanks for your help. Like I said, you can find the stimulant over in the medbay.
You should be careful with this.
The local criminals.
Maybe.
It's out of my hands, Rita.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
Yeah, now I know how you felt.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you gonna get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador won't forget this. You'll be charged with treason, capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
It's your call, Captain.
I'll break into the ambassador's office. He made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Alright, we ride!
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Oh! The something was punching him.
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
This is payback for making Kaiden be third-wheeled constantly.
This will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
He's like, I'm afraid if we try anything again, Joker's just gonna be a butthole. Yep, there it is. Ilos. Agitotin has a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and ethane. Scorching hot surface is mainly composed of silver with deposits of gold. Surface gravity is comfortable at 1 standard G. There's several areas of debris that may be the wreckage of downed Prothean aerostat colonies. Based on the size of the debris field, a population of over 100,000 was likely. Zave's a relatively small hydrogen and helium gas giant. There's several tenuous belts of debris in equatorial orbit. Spectral analysis of the material suggests artificial origin, perhaps the remains of stations that once mined Zave for helium-3. Alright, then we'll do one quick save, and then we will go take the fight to Saren for real. In the golden age of the Protheans, Elos was a verdant world dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Elos has been devastated by means unknown, its entire surface changed to the color of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs.
Commander?
You probably shouldn't call me that. I probably shouldn't even be wearing this uniform.
Yeah, hell of a thing. We broke our oath to defend the Alliance, so we can keep it. What happens if this doesn't work out, Shepard? Well, we mutinied, stole a prototype warship. If they wanted to get technical, they could throw in kidnapping. We're a hell of an example of humanity's best and brightest, huh?
I keep reminding myself we're doing the right thing. I don't believe me yet.
Well, if I didn't think you were doing the right thing, I wouldn't be here. It'll really hit the fan when we get to Ilos. If things don't go well, I want you to know, well, I've enjoyed serving under you.
I think we're more than that at this point, my dude.
You stopped being a subordinate a long time ago. Don't you think it's time to act like it?
Battlefield flirting is one thing, Shepard. There are regs against fraternization. Huh, I suppose breach of protocol will be pretty far down the list of charges at our courts-martial. You know what? galaxy will just keep going. Everything, even the Reapers, will come around again. But you and I, we are important right now. And this is what will never happen again. Us. Shepard, you make me feel human.
Bunk here tonight, Caden. With me.
Is that an order, Commander?
Caden, you make me feel like I could take on the universe. And right now, I kinda have to.
This can't change anything, Shepard. This is a good crew, the finest I've served with. I don't want to mess it up.
She's like, get over here, you. It's like, we have been... there has been so much mutual pining going on. Some slight nudity warnings. And Garrett's just like, hey, Commander! Oh, no. And to quote Josh Jepson, ass sex.
It's been a long time since I've met a woman who,
Bridge to Commander Shepard. We're 5 minutes out from the Mu relay.
You're a sweetheart, Caden.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge. I swear, though, if anything happens to you, take care, Shepard.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Also, Commander, you look a little disheveled. Don't talk about it. Cotton's like, morning!
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
For Ashley! For the universe! When they said literally, they meant literally.
You two, keep moving inside now.
Whee!
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Engaging target.
Oh, we got bogeys. Yeah, the more experience I can get, the better. Sweet level up.
Place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have seen.
Welcome on in to the finale of Mass Effect, where we're going after Saren for Ashley! For context, she died in a nuke explosion last time. Rest in peace. Holy moly! So many deaths.
Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible! The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Let's go! It's like between Xenoblade and Mass Effect, I think the moral of the story is don't mess with the conduit.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
Meanwhile, Al shows up. Hey guys, you found another universe. Are you sure you want to be here? Heck yeah, let's go! Al is somehow joined the party. Oh. I was gonna be like, this is a long hallway. I think we were supposed to take the vehicle. Rex is like, I'm stuck. Save me, Shepard. Be my shepherd to get through this hallway. Oh, gosh darn it, Rex. Don't make me regret saving your butt. You just talked me out of a bad situation. I know, I saved you from my gun. Now be thankful. Jeez. Yep, now we can get in the vehicle. Into the Mako!
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive.
You didn't tell me they had a vehicle! Too late.
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature, not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
If he turns on the relay, the Reapers can wipe out the Council and the Citadel fleet in one fell swoop.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans, was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit's not a weapon. It's a back door onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
I'll stop Saren. Just tell me how.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. a sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say, but it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Alright, after Saren. And more shooting. So we at least got this whole stretch to go. Whee! Up. There we go.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control, do you copy?
Alright, we got 40 seconds to get in there. Go, go, go!
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Yeah, it's no coincidence that Sovereign's ship looks like an Illithid. Oh my gosh.
Lock the elevator! Suit up! We're going outside!
Alright, suit up. Taking down the Geth, darn it. There's a chance I might have to do this in one go. Oh boy. Enemies everywhere! And insta-kill ships are afoot! Ah, so that's what hacking does. Nice. Yeah, I think we're supposed to let the turrets do the work for us. Yep, there we go. One level up for the road. Time to confront Saren. You dirty cheater!
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You're still dead!
Fancy hardware's not gonna save you.
You don't understand, Shepard. There is a place for organics in the New Order. The Reapers need men and women of action. People like us. Sovereign recognizes your value. You've impressed it. Surrender to the Reapers, and you will be spared. Join us, and we can find a place for you.
Enough talk!
No more stalling, Saren. Let's finish this.
You should have joined Sovereign when you had the chance.
Alright then. Saren is dead! Woohoo! Ashley has been avenged.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Honduras sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Wait until those arms open, Joker. We need all our ships focusing on Sovereign, even if it means sacrificing the Council.
Let the Council die to save the galaxy. A tough decision. I hope you made the right choice.
All Alliance ships, hold formation. Wait for a shot at Sovereign. Nothing else matters. I repeat, nothing else matters.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements.
It's the Alliance! Open a comm channel! This is the Ascension. We're taking heavy damage. Guardian defenses are over... Kinetic barriers are offline.
Commander, they closed the channel. Make sure he's dead.
He's dead.
Sovereign's like, no he isn't. I'm like, gosh darn it.
monster down no matter what the cost.
Kick its ass. He's like, we'll get pizza when we're done. Yippee! We killed a Reaper!
Go!
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
What, you thought this could kill me? You're wrong!
We got your message, Ambassador. What's all this about?
No need to get worked up, Captain. I'd like to end this meeting with all my teeth still in place.
You should thank me for what I did. If the Normandy was still grounded, we'd all be dead right now.
I understand, Captain. You did what you had to do. That's not why you're here. We need to talk about what happened to the Council.
Commander Shepard did the right thing. We had to hold our fleet back to go after Sovereign. It was the only way.
I agree, but this also presents us with an opportunity. The Citadel fleets were decimated in the attack. Their losses have made the Alliance stronger. They can't rebuild without us. We need to take the lead in forming a new council, one with a human chairman at its head.
I can see the other races inviting us to join the council. But lead it? That's a whole different story.
The other species are scared. They've never faced anything like this before. They don't know what to do. They want us to step forward. They believe in us because of you, Shepard. You saved the galaxy from Sovereign. You're a symbol of everything good about humanity. Our courage, our strength.
The Ambassador's right. The other races look up to us now. They won't just accept our leadership. They'll welcome it.
Given everything you've done, Commander, the Alliance will want to know who you think our council chairman should be.
We're about to go to war. We need someone with military experience. Someone like Captain Anderson.
You make a good case. Captain, are you ready for this?
I don't know if any of us are ready for this. But I'll do what I can. So what happens now?
The Reapers are still out there. They're coming. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. We're headed for war with the Reapers. If we lose, it's the end of all life as we know it. We have to show the rest of the galaxy what it takes to survive. With the support of the other races, we can win this battle. With them behind us, we can stand against the Reaper's return and drive them back into dark space.
Alright, that's game. Yeah, definitely a strong opening to the trilogy, because I know there's 2 other games after this, and I was like, yeah, they, like, considering, well, I mean, at the time they were probably at least building up the second one, so they're just like, well, we gotta make the conflict big and hard so that we can go ham when it comes to the sequels. But yeah, I can definitely see why people love this game. It's a lot of fun, and I know there's some expansions in the second and third game that kind of improve on the stuff from what I've heard, but that was a solid opening, well, especially considering this game is like almost 2 decades old at this point. Jeez. But yeah, it's overall pretty solid. Adding to the game's clear list. Then the next time I have an opening, I will play the second and the third game, but that could be a bit. Because there's October's content coming up, and then there's a bunch of games coming out in November. It could be a bit. We'll see. Yeah, and I'll definitely keep you all posted if this is copyright claimed, because I'll find out probably within a day on YouTube. You just never know what's copyright claimed nowadays. I think I still got the... Oh, yeah, here's the box. I was gonna briefly check the box, because the set that I got was, yeah, the entire trilogy. Still can't believe I got this for $30. That's nuts. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. So yeah, the first game is 1 disc. 2 and 3 are on 2 separate discs apiece. Like, I'm guessing, like, nowadays it could just go on 1 cartridge, but yeah, back then, apparently those games were so big they had to go on 2 discs. Jeez. Do not make illegal copies of this disc. Yeah, apparently the box that this came in came out in 2012. I suppose once the entire trilogy was out. Apparently Mass Effect 3 is compatible with the Kinect feature. Interesting. But yeah, I still can't believe, like, the entire trilogy was $30. Like, I think this could easily go for double that, to be honest. Like, for 3 games, my gosh. I'm just trying to see if it says when the second and the third games came out. I haven't seen the bots around for a while, jeez. Occasionally one sneaks through, just like Saren did in that game. Alright, so I'm guessing there'd be about an hour left, so then the plan would just be to play another hour of Yakuza Fire, which will honestly just probably be messing around on the map. And I may or may not have it be one of the 4 projects that goes on during October. I'll make the call by Monday, just so I can keep trucking along with that project. We'll see. part of it is I still don't know when the charity stream's happening. Like, I have one of two potential ideas. Like, there's another charity stream that's happening, but it's happening, like, I think not this weekend, but the next weekend, so it's not going to conflict with that one at all. So I'm not worried about that. Just kind of, yeah, it's either going to be the middle of October, or it's going to be the, like, closer to Halloween. It's all going to depend on other potential plans. I will let you guys know as soon as I'm able to, but it could be a week, so. Meantime, I was gonna look up when the Mass Effect 2 and 3 came out. So yeah, Mass Effect 1 was 2007. Mass Effect 2 was 2010, so that was a couple years later. And Mass Effect 3 was 2012. So, okay, so yeah, the year that the third one came out is when they just launched all three of them as a box set. That makes sense. So yeah, the entire trilogy is at least 13 years old from what it looks like. Jeez. So all those games came out before I graduated high school. Oh my gosh. Like, I definitely would have been too young to play this game when it came out, but yeah, like, basically the Xbox 360 is originally my brother's. I am shocked he didn't play this when he was growing up, because this would have been right up his alley. He played, like, Call of Duty, Halo, that kind of stuff, plus he played, like, the Bioshock games, Batman games, Fallout, a couple other ones. Like, this would have been right up his alley. I'm shocked he never played it, but yeah, I suppose he also had to study for classes and stuff. I'm honestly shocked I never really heard about this until one of my friends introduced me to it a couple of years ago. Like, I honestly knew nothing about it apart from that it was a space game. And I can't wait to play the sequel at some point. That will be another time. Yeah, because for sure, at least I gotta get through Yakuza Pirate and then Mega Man Battle Network 3 after the October content. Plus whatever games get picked for charity games. Yeah, if you want 2 and 3 to be expedited, you might want to put in for them. I'm just saying. That's my plug for that. You donate the most during a charity stream, you can have it played earlier than I intend to play it. Which, like, might be 2026 based on the docket that I have, because then there's all the November 2025 games that are coming out. So many games. I guess anything else I could potentially cover while we're waiting for the credits to wrap up. I guess the potential projects I might do, so it's for sure going to be 3 of the 4 of the games I'm about to list. The 4th one might get replaced by Yakuza Pirate, that's what I gotta decide by Monday. So tentatively it's going to be Bayonetta 2, Bioshock Infinite, Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, and then this kind of indie game called Cabernet. One of those games may or may not get replaced by Like a Dragon, we'll see. And I might be starting that tentatively as early as Monday, we'll see. But that's kind of the general game plan for the channel next week. Just out of curiosity to see where it drops me once I boot up the game again. Yeah, it's nuts to think this particular game's almost... Okay, so that's what happens. So it basically just drops you at the final boss. Alright, so... Yeah, and of course, I didn't exactly 100% know how the game was going to go. It's like, was Saren going to get away? No, he just got corrupted and killed. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get Yakuza Pirates set up. In the event that echoing issues happen, I'll turn off the stream and turn it back on. We'll just see how this goes, because this will only be the second time I'm attempting to go between setups. So let's see. Well, for starters, let me turn... Actually, let me swap out... I'm trying to avoid going to the transition screen, because that has notably caused echo issues. And I'm trying to avoid that if possible. I mean, if it happens anyways, them's the breaks. There we go. Swap that out. Alright. Oh gosh, the microphones, jeez. Yeah, in case you guys wonder what it looks like when the console is off, it just turns into a blue screen, and that's what I see on the TV. Alrighty. Trying to do this in one go so that this looks fine on your guys' end. This could tentatively take a minute. Alrighty. Turn that off, turn that on. Alright, there we go, and then I just gotta move the monitor over so it's in the front, and then we'll be off to the races here. Alright, then let's see if this works. I forgot to turn the TV off, crap. Cool. Not that it matters to what you guys can see, but, like, I can see that. Test. Alright, cool. Onwards! We're still on Chapter 2. Alright, cool. So yeah, as previously stated, I'll play this for about an hour and see where we're at. I think there's enough time to kill, like, without... Well, we might be going on the boat if I run out of stuff to do, we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna do literally everything, because I think some of this we might come back to later. We'll see. Yeah, so that's where we're headed once we're ready to progress the plot. Oh yeah, so there were 2 side stories that opened up. That's what we were up to. Oh, there it is. He's like, how many times am I gonna get bumped into? Yeah. Oh, I gotta go the other way. It is nuts how much faster this thing goes with all the batteries, jeez. Oh yeah, then there's the photo rally, I forgot about that. Haha, too bad. You're stopped by the power of cutscenes. Oh, an empty can. Some jerk must have littered here. Let me, I'll throw it away. Oh, my bad, appreciate it. It's fine, it's not like you're the one making a mess. Yeah, I suppose so. You volunteering to pick up garbage or something? That's admirable. It's nothing to be praised for. I don't even know what'll come from doing all this. Now there's trash stuck all the way up there. Damn it, even the garbage is working against me. Sheesh, what's with this guy? He's not picking up trash because he wants to? This is gonna bug me, so I think I'll talk to him. Yo, got a minute? What, still got something to say to me? I'm just curious, why are you picking up all this trash? Ain't like you're doing volunteer work. Don't look like a hobby either. You want to know why I'm picking up trash? You're probably the only person in the whole universe who gives a damn about that. Well, if you want to know, collect some of the hats and other rubbish scattered around here. Then I'll tell you. You want me to collect trash too? This place is supposed to be a scenic tourist attraction. Looking around though, it's a real dump. That the whole area is like this in the back alleys. Sure, I don't mind helping this town out a bit. Least I can do is tidy up a little. How laudable. So, you ready to pick up trash? Why not? Let's do it. Alright then, pick up 5 pieces of trash. Once you have them, bring them over to me. Not all the litter on the ground. Some have blown into higher places, so don't forget to check there too. Got it, wait here. When you picked up 5 pieces of trash, turn them into the man wearing the bandana. You'll find trash both high and low, so keep an eye peeled. Keep the single eye peeled that he has left. And Majima's like, why? Make use of his abilities to collect all the trash you can. Hey there, looks like you got them all. Can't believe you actually did it. Well done. Said I would, didn't I? Plus, I'm kind of desperate to know why you're such a sulking sourpuss while cleaning up garbage. You're still on about that. Man, you're a real nutjob. The name's Fukuyama. Trash collecting is a method I devised of atoning for my sins. I'm Majima. What do you mean, atoning for your sins? Truth is, I used to be the president of a waste disposal company. While I was there, I illegally dumped a lot of garbage. Wealthy scumbags pay me to dump their waste all over island resorts. The job was almost too easy. But my evil deeds would soon come to a halt. Back then, we were illegally dumping waste on a small idyllic island. It was going well at first until one day this righteous bat-wielding freak showed up. He kicked our asses. In the end, we ran away with our tail between our legs. My employees turned their backs on me and I was banned from the company. Because of that, I'm barely scraping by nowadays. You reap what you sow, I guess. Well, now it's quite the fall from grace. So if you failed at it already, why are you cleaning up trash now? To be honest, I don't have any other reasons. After my downfall, I wandered the streets without purpose. Until one day I saw a can rolling around. Picked it up and threw it in the trash. A nearby granny saw me do it and thanked me. No one's ever thanked me like that, especially after all the criminal acts I've done involving trash. But it made me kinda happy. An honorable, decent life isn't in the cards for me, and I have nothing but time. So I figure my penance for my filthy sins would be to clean it up. I don't know any other people who get this, to get people to say thank you to me. I get it now. You were told something you weren't used to hearing, and now your guilty conscience is kicking in. Yeah, no. What motivates me, people to change can often be the most unexpected things. The fact that you committed a crime ain't gonna change, but you gotta keep moving forward with your head held high. There's such a thing as a higher power watching, well, something good might come your way. It'd be good if it did, but unfortunately the weight of my crimes is too heavy a burden. Even if I stacked up some good deeds, it'd be a long road ahead until I'm forgiven. It'd be nice if I could pay it back before I died. These old fogies look like easy marks. Huh? We lost our savings on gambling. Mind if I borrow some cash? You want money? Hell, me too. I'm broke as shit, so hit the road. What was that? I don't like your attitude, Gramps. Hey, pick up after yourselves, dipshits. You ought to be responsible for your own mess. What's that? Man, forget the money. Let's just beat these geezers to blow off some steam. Sure about that now? His name is Hook, oh my gosh. Where is your hook? Don't ask. Who are these guys? You boneheads are the biggest piece of trash I've ever seen. If you still want to go, then I'll take you out with the rest of the garbage. And we're sorry! Those bastards left their trash line about. You hurt, Fukuyama? I'm fine. Say, you're pretty strong. I have to be. If I can't handle this much, then I'm not cut out to be a pirate captain.
Oh.
Pirates? That's right, my legendary crew are no- I mean, to be fair, we are level 5, so I think he can make that statement at this point. My legendary crew are known as the Goro Pirates. No kidding. Damn, no wonder you're so tough.
Ooh.
The ocean, huh? Oh, back when I was illegally dumping waste, I was polluting the ocean, too. So far, my atonement's only been on the streets, but I realized I should give reparations to the sea as well. There's no way I can manage it in my current state. I have no money and no boats. Who knows if I'll ever get those things. In that case, want to join us? What? Join my crew and pay the ocean back that way. The sea around there is an abundance of both trash and trashy punks littered all over the place. If this is something you feel the need to do, then you're welcome aboard. Ain't too shabby in a fight either, which would be useful. Wow, thank you, but are you sure? Even after everything I've done? My crew is overflowing with guys with troubled pasts. You ain't got anything to worry about. But if I find out you're a little shit who ain't deserving of a place on my crew, I'll throw you overboard to be with the rest of the trash litter in the ocean. We got a deal? Deal. Happy to join your crew, Captain Majima. The former president of a waste disposal company. gets attacked by crocodiles a lot. Well then, I should pick up the crap these punks left behind. Like bastards. Guess you can't expect any better from them. Guess so. What's this? Looks like there's more over there. What are you doing picking that up? Saw this old guy collecting cans around here a while back, and I thought it was kinda neat. I know it's nothing special, but I want to be someone who would do that kind of thing without thinking. Oh, that's good. Guess sounds kinda cool. Litter bugs suck anyways. Right? Looks like your efforts weren't just for your own gratification. That kid sees you as a good person for cleaning up garbage. Well, the kid's got poor judgment, whatever. Well, someone seems a little happier. That's good. Yeah. Making Honolulu a better place. Assholes! Chiaroscuro Pocket Watch. Mirror of the Shining Beast. We're not taking orders from you anymore, Captain. Huh? Yeah, we're jumping ship. Not you guys too. What are you so mad about? It's your outdated workplace practices. We're gonna go find a ship that enforces proper compliance and values a work-life balance. Yeah, drinking parties, or like unpaid overtime, the situation's untenable. Damn it, the hell do I do now? I need another drink. Core pirate, oh my gosh. The hell was that about? Sure seemed to piss those guys off. Jumping ship, huh? Now I'm curious. Maybe I should go ask and see what's going on.
Thanks so much.
Sup? You look down. Something happened? Huh? I heard those guys yelling at you earlier. Just wonder what the deal is. Something about jumping ship, right? Oh, you heard all that. Yeah, my whole crew just up and quit. Pathetic, huh? What happened to me? I thought I had it figured out, sailing on a pirate ship, fighting and living it up like kings in Madlantis. What am I saying? All this to you for, not like you get it. Guess I'm already wasted. Just forget about it. So you're a pirate, eh? I happen to be one of the swashbuckling kind myself. Captain of the Goro Pirates, in fact. We've been having a hell of a time in Madlantis. Wait, you're serious? Never thought I'd meet a fellow pirate in Honolulu. What's your name? Majima. Captain Majima, huh? I'm Brian. Here, grab a seat. I'll get you a drink. All right. But then a storm blew us off course. We eventually dropped anchor in Honolulu, and well, here we are. I thought I'd at least get to drink myself stupid here every day with my crew, but then they bailed on me out of nowhere. So that's what the yelling was about. What started them on that? They said they were getting stressed out because my ship was full of compliance violations. Apparently they're out to look for another ship with a better workplace environment. Compliance violations and a better workplace environment? The hell's any of that got to do with being a pirate? Beats me. As far as I'm concerned, the pirate life's supposed to be about looking for booty all day, then drinking all night till you pass out. And if someone doesn't like it, you kick their ass out of the way. That's what I thought anyways, but look where living the pirate's life got me now. I see, I believe I got that gets me all the information I need. What? Who the hell are you? My name is White. My consulting firm specializes in providing support, guidance, and consultations regarding general business etiquette and compliance. And what exactly does the boss of a consulting firm want with me? We're looking to expand, but with such cutthroat competition, we feel the Red Ocean strategy of vying for existing market share will be unproductive. Yet the results of our market research led me concerned that there weren't any unexplored markets remaining in the B2B sphere. But, listening to your chat, a brilliant new idea came to me. Pirate Crew Compliance Consultory. A fresh market, a blue ocean like the one you sail upon. The hell's up with this guy? I could infer from your conversation just now you seem to have been committing a wild range of compliance violations. And that was for this very reason your crew decided to leave. Clearly the pirate industry is in dire need of compliance guidance. Can't say I ever gave a rat's ass about any of the compliance shit. Well, you're not giving a rat's ass is what you lost, you not giving your rat's ass is what lost you your crew, ain't it? Indeed. Clinging to anarchistic practices is simply stubborn, not commendable. Furthermore, your situation would make for an excellent model case. Therefore, I'd like to offer guidance in the form of compliance training courses. I'll need example cases to display in pamphlets and promotional videos, so I'll be more than happy to offer our initial services to you for free. Free? You for real? I am. However, further sessions will require payment. the details of which I can guide you through at a later time. Shrewd, ain't you? Well, if it helps your business, guess it's a win-win kind of deal. Making a whole-ass video seems like it's going a bit overboard, though. Watching online videos has become an increasingly popular method of learning as of late. We call it Worst Boss Ever, Toxic Pirate Captain, Amazing Transformation Through HR, #goals. That should appeal to the younger demographics. I don't know, but if I saw a video with a title like that, I'd keep the ever-loving hell away from it. We found that such excessive titles have a positive contribution to viewership. Majima, why don't you take the course too? Couldn't hurt learning how to be a better captain, right? And I feel better not being the only one doing it. Why not? Looks like you got 2 of us taking the course now. It's free for me too, right? I suppose that'd be fine. The more pirate captains will be able to guide, the more prestige our course will gain after all. Let's do it then! Alright, with that settled, I must hurry and create a special pirate curriculum. There's quite a lot of work to be done. Please come visit me in the marina later. Your training will begin there. Got it. See you later. Off to go do compliance training! Woo! The magical world of compliance training. It's good to see you again, Captain Majima. Now that you and Captain Brian are here, let's get your compliance training started right away. This will be a fairly lengthy course. Are you ready to begin?
Oh.
Sure am. You ready, Brian? Yeah, I guess so. Can't help but feeling like I'm starting from less from nothing, though. Honestly, not really sure I'll be able to learn a thing. Don't go giving up before you even begin, man. Think of it this way, you got nowhere to go but up. Well, let's begin. If possible, I'd like to conduct the course on a pirate ship. Would one of you be willing to lend your own? Mine's still getting repaired, so sorry, but do you mind us using yours, Majima? Fine with me. Means you gotta see why the Goromaru's my pride and joy. Thank you for your amendability. All some staff participating as well, so I'll need to notify them. Alright, think I'll bring the Goromaru on the open ocean to get us in the right mood. Okay, so that's why you couldn't do this until after you got access to the ship. It's because you need to be on the ship. Ah, so this is the Gore. Wow, I guess I haven't been on the ship since the upgrades got put. Holy wow. This is nice. Holy moly. So this is the Goromaru. She surely is a magnificent vessel. Ain't she? Well, go on, keep the praise coming. If there's a whiteboard, why not? We're here, Mr. White, so sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, just in time. Thanks for coming out today. These are some members of my company's staff. They'll be supporting me in today's training. They're quite the capable fighters, so they're perfect for recreating your particular work environment. It's a pleasure to work with you. Yeah, good to meet you. Right, let's begin with a simple orientation. Please take a seat. The desires and demands of employees concerning their working conditions have changed dramatically, particularly in regards to younger generations. If such a younger worker began to have reservations, they'd be more than happy to leave in search of a new workplace. Yeah, sure experienced that one firsthand. And why exactly do you think that happened? I don't know, must have fallen out of love with the sea. That very well might be the case in some situations, but not this one. Those who left you have not lost their love of the sea, but that love alone was not enough to retain them. Not without clearly defined regulations and an agreeable work environment. Today's young workers simply will not tolerate having antiquated rules crudely forced upon them by their superiors. Many workers require delineation between work and leisure time. Regardless of personal opinion, it's reasonable to expect clearly defined hours and rules. If you want to keep up with the times and retain your employees, long-held preconceptions about how pirate crews operate might need to be discarded. We live in an era where adherence to compliance standards is crucial whether at sea or on land. So we must uphold modern standards, build trust with our stakeholders, and respect the diverse work styles of our employees. I mean, this guy takes his work seriously, I'll give him that at least, jeez. By holding true to these tenets, we can make employee-friendly pirate ships that are a joy to work on in reality. Right, everyone? Wow, he knows Japanese too, jeez. Quite right, Mr. White. It'd be a joy to fire the cannons on your ship. Somehow having your own workers cheer you on doesn't exactly scream compliance to me. Sounds like a bunch of gibberish to me. You got any of that, Majima? Not a word. Wow, what a booze collection, jeez. I'll have better luck trying to understand a Martian. Well, details aside, our objective is simply to create an environment that values its crew and operates under clearly defined rules. In fact, this consistency is what generates such fervent support for sports like baseball and soccer. The point of this course is to study such rules. Alright, I think I'm getting you. Things don't work the way they're supposed to without the right rules, yeah? Fair point. Baseball wouldn't be baseball if you could just run up to the pitcher and pummel him with your bat. Precisely. Let's go through a short exercise with my staff to help clarify our goal further. During the exercise, I want you to point out any compliance violations that you notice. Just relax and have fun learning. Aye, aye. Ah, sleeping quarters. Just what I was looking for. This is where our first exercise will take place. Now let's be- oh, I almost forgot to mention, please be aware that today's training will not necessarily apply to all ships or businesses. Any, complaints will not be followed up on. Man, these corporate types sure know how to cover their asses. Please don't sue us. Please don't sue us. Now exercise 1. Begin! Morning, lads. Morning, Captain. Sleep well last night? It's in grubbing you. Look sharp. Yes, Captain. Alright, everyone to their posts on the double. Yes, Captain. Stop! That's the end of the first scene. Now, somewhere in this scene was an instance of behavior that we would deem inappropriate. Do either of you know what it was? Something was inappropriate? Was it the captain was too nice? Because that's what it looked like to me. Do you know what was wrong, Majima? Well... thinking everything one of their posts? These younger workers you're talking about don't like being ordered around, right? Probably best to be like, everyone, I would appreciate it if you could move to your post, please. Seriously? Never spoken like that in my whole goddamn life. True, the polite approach might be preferable, but there shouldn't be any sensitivity issues with giving work-related instructions to your employees. On a pirate ship where relations between the captain and crew tend to be relatively genial, you'll likely need to be so concerned about your tone. But regardless, there was something else the captain said that could potentially be far more problematic. Yeah, what was it? When he said morning, lads. Lad is associated with the male, so gosh, we're going down this rabbit hole. Using it can make female crew members feel excluded and is therefore inappropriate in the situation. Society at large is more sensitive about gendered expressions these days than historically has been. Something you must always keep it in mind. Damn, I've been saying lads this whole time. I mean, he's got a point. I've been saying lads this whole time. Then what if I said something that could be for both men and women, like, bilgy rats? Well, it's not exactly a flattering term, but I suppose it would be preferable to lads. However, a simple everyone would be the safest choice. Sounds kinda boring for a pirate if you ask me. On to the next exercise, but first I think we need to change the scenery. Do you mind us borrowing the deck? Go ahead. I'm just gonna use the can real quick. Go on without me. Alright, I'll be waiting for you. Machima's like, I'm gonna go take a piss. Actually, this is Silence's restroom, that's funny. Oh, damn, I guess someone's already in there. A quick question. Holy son of a shit, the hell did you come from? He's like, White, I'm trying to take a piss here. Almost made me piss myself. This is gonna be a compliance violation. Are you aware the number of times you should knock on a restroom door? It differs from the amount for a door to an interview room, after all. And this is the perfect opportunity to test your knowledge. He's like, I'm gonna piss on you at this rate, jeez. Guess I'll take that as a no on the almost making people piss their pants has gotta be a compliance violation thing. Relieve yourself outside the restroom! Knock once, knock twice, knock incessantly, break down the fuck it! Welcome on in, children, to Majima pissing on something. We'll find out. Excuse me? How the hell am I supposed to know how many times to knock? If it's getting wrong, it's really gonna offend someone so bad that I'm just gonna take a leak right here. No, hold on just a moment. This is most definitely a compliance violation. Speaking of pissing, you're starting to piss me off. What's the answer then? So essentially this whole side quest is like, Majima's like new pal Brian is like having problems because like his entire crew bailed on him because they didn't like the work environment. So this guy, the one in the suit, is trying to give him a crash course on how to like be better bosses, essentially. And it's going well, as you can clearly tell. You should knock twice. Sorry for the holdup. Who took a while to get that one out. Right, now that you've learned restroom etiquette, I will see you at the deck once you've relieved yourself. Nah, I don't gotta go anymore, just go. Oh, well, alright then. Now it's Majima's turn to piss on the moon. It's time for the final exercise of the course. Trust me when I say this is gonna be quite the pirate spectacle. These are members of our battle department. They're trained to fight in the case of an emergency, adding a layer of realism to the exercise. You got people for every possible situation, huh? Now then, here's a heart-pounding battle scene in which heroes and villains fight over the treasure. Begin! I ain't handing over me booty. If you want it, you're gonna have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Fine by me, have at you. Something that could be 1,000% taken out of context. Ah, you got me! We did it! We finally gotten our hands on the treasure we've been longing for. This is why we'll never quit the pirate life, eh, mateys? Yeah, we're rich! Fine work as always. We'll split the booty equally amongst us. Yeah, and plan on drinks tonight. Aye, aye, Captain. And that's the exercise. There was something wrong with that? Looked as good as a happily ever after as you could get to me. From a compliance perspective, I can assure you it certainly was not. Now, what conduct in that exercise would you consider inappropriate? Killing the enemy pirate! Saying they'll never quit, splitting up the booty equally, planning on drinks later. Saying that they'll never quit the pirate life's gotta be the thing that ain't compliant. Interesting, please explain why. Well, if someone in the crew actually does want to quit and hears the captain saying that stuff, they probably feel like they can't speak their mind, right? You got a point, they call that peer pressure, don't they? It's very considerate of you to consider, however you may be overthinking a bit. Workplaces operate under the assumption that all employees are committed to their professional duties. How long each employee stays is irrelevant. If there was in fact a crew member thinking of quitting, it's unlikely they would express that sentiment openly unless they're certain of it. Accepting these unwritten rules is part of starting a job, and workplaces function independent of such unexpressed feelings by the employees. Yeah, I guess so. So that's why my crew just up and quit with no notice. Now the correct answer is when the captain said they'd be splitting up the treasure equally. In simple terms, to split the proceeds of the treasure equally, it first required clarifying the amount of capital available to be distributed. Capital? Like Honolulu's the capital of Hawaii? As I'm sure you're aware, obtaining treasure is a benefit to financial performance. Ideally, 90% or less of the monetary value covers labor and expenses. After calculating this point, we determine an evaluation coefficient, then assign a grade to each worker as stipulated by company expectations. Okay, we get it. Enough with the business talk. You even put Brian to sleep. Basically, you're saying that treating everyone equally really ain't fair, is it? Precisely. Workers deserve to be compensated based on their individual contributions. Save us the corporate jargon next time, would you? What was that? Being attacked? No, dumbass. That was just your belly growling. It was? Guess all the compliance work and gone and starved me. What do you say we head back to Honolulu and grab a bite? You're suddenly excited for someone who was asleep 30 seconds ago. Well, I think this might be a good point to end today's training anyhow. Whew, didn't think it would take that long to get back to Honolulu. Yeah, the waves are pretty choppy. Ain't no controlling the seas. Once again, I'd like to thank you two for taking part in today's training. We got a lot of excellent footage for us to use in our video. Though you may have struggled with the exercise, you should think of today as valuable experience for future study. Here is a participation award. Please accept it. Nice, thanks. Well, nothing else. I sure learned a bunch of shit I never thought about before. Most of it went right over my head, though. The younger generations have particularly high compliance awareness and consider unacceptable many of the practices once thought to be fine. It's for that reason us etiquette and compliance instructors have a duty to support... What's that? Etiquette? Compliance? Well, 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 if it ain't the dipshit who turned our young crew against us. Huh? What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Oh, I'll tell you. The brats and our crew can't stop whining about harassing this, compliance that, demanding hotlines out the ass. And they ain't listening to a goddamn thing we tell them. Managed to shut their asses up eventually, but we needed to deal with the cause of this before it got out of hand. What exactly do you mean? I mean you, tight ass. You're the one who put all that compliance shit in their heads. I'm getting pissed off again just thinking about it. Your ass is shark bait. Or you can pay my reparations. My whole livelihood's down the drain thanks to your meddling. $1 million ought to cover it. That's an absurd proposal. Then get your ass ready for a flogging. Battle department, this is what you train for. Get the situation under Nah, I've already finished my shift for the day. My contract says if I do overtime, it's only supposed to be desk work, so this would be a breach of compliance. What? Hey, wait! Yes, his guys take this compliance stuff as serious as he does. Say your prayers! Who are you assholes? Oh, we're just some pirates that happen to be passing through. We're pirates 24/7, ready to hand out ass-kickings whenever, wherever. Fine, then we're sending you scurvy dogs to Davy Jones' locker first. You're dead men! And we killed him in 5 seconds. You're right? Yes, thanks for your assistance. The time's changing so rapidly, I thought teaching older generations what modern workers value would make the world a better place for all, but I suppose when you impose new rules so suddenly, some will find it difficult to adjust, like these pirates just now. Yeah, nothing wrong with rules when done right, but overdoing it ain't gonna work. Being too much of a stickler can backfire on you real good. Might suit a normal company, but that shit always ain't gonna fly with pirates. Hell, if anything, some leeway with the rules is what we need these days. I mean, look at your own battle squad. And those losers we just trashed on the other side, both on the extreme ends, you know? Well, give me a push for compliance, one could argue is well-deserved. The boss sets the example for their subordinates, after all. That's how it is for pencil pushers too, huh? I founded my company hoping to bridge divides and help those suffering went unnoticed, but I'm clearly a long way off from achieving that vision. To your point, Mr. Majima, I was so single-mindedly focused on adhering to compliance that I utterly neglected to consider pirate culture. There isn't always a single correct answer for every situation. Unfortunately, I evidently had to learn that the hard way. Guess I had to learn it the hard way too. Thought my crew was just a bunch of lazy good-for-nothings, but now I get they had their reasons for quitting. Looking back on it, I could have done a lot of things better. Yeah, geezers shouldn't be imposing our old ways on the kids. I still ain't gonna put up with the bullshit from my crew, but I'll do it fair and compliant. Rules and freedom gotta live right on side by side on my ship. What a beautiful ship that would be. Excuse me, would you be kind enough to take me on as a member of your crew? What? The assumption my ideals were universal prevented me from appreciating pirate culture. I believe my superficial understanding was sufficient. I feel it's now my duty to keep learning and build a compliant work environment for all employees that still honors their respective cultures. Would you allow me to study Pirate Society under your wing, Captain Majima? About that, teacher's becoming the student. I ain't gonna turn down a willing pirate, but the second you step foot on my ship, I'm putting you through your paces, got it? Understood. I am at your command. Then let me join too. Much as I want to be a captain again someday, I ain't ready yet. Not to mention you seem like a fun bunch. Teach me your ways, Captain. Damn, everyone wants me to teach him stuff all of a sudden. Well, welcome aboard, mateys. A man that runs a consulting firm and somehow, for some reason, has a gun. Working hard each day to know what falls under compliance. A former captain of a pirate crew. Realized the importance of compliance and is currently studying to create a better work environment. Happy to be aboard, Captain. Good, but if I catch either of you slacking off, you're getting fed to the sharks. Ain't that a compliance violation? Get out of here with that shit. Man, Majima just knows how to be a hard ass when he wants to be. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that shit. My ship, my rules. Now go get ready to set sail. And then he just walks off. So forceful imposition of one's authority is what enforces leadership in pirate organizations. How eye-opening. Perhaps I picked the wrong industry to break into. And Majima's been only doing this for like a week or so. Holy crap. Then again, it's not too far off from his life as a Yakuza member, so suppose it works for him. Alright, so got about 10 minutes. Let's see what I want to do here. I don't want to initiate the story because I know it's going to be a decent amount of cutscenes. Well, on top of all that, he doesn't have any memory of who he is at this moment because he got attacked by a giant squid before the events of the game, so he's just like, YOLO! Okay, so now we can call on Julie whenever we want. Sweet. Suppose we can go nuts on the photo rally. Time for call a cab. Oh yeah, like, so one of the earlier side quests involved him getting access to a moped. So now we just have a moped. Well, we have a moped, and also so does the kid that's been following us. And every single session I keep humming Riding Dirty. Riding dirty, riding dirty. One of these times I'm gonna get copyright claimed. Still hasn't happened yet. One of these times, though. Rest in peace, Vaughn. Watch where you're going, asshole! Sorry! Haha! I counter your bat with knife. Yeah, exactly. He's like, yeah, you can break someone's skull, but I can stab them in the skull. Oh, I see. It's got to be 3 separate cannon types. Alright, so we could make that, but I gotta go buy more crap. Alright, where's the next nearest pawn shop? Taxi!
Thank you. Hi. 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 Thank you.
Oh, we're using it on the escalator. Let's go. Get him! How about no? I have to come back to the third cannon later at some point. Okay, so we took care of all the Honolulu bounties, and there's 4 more out at sea. And done. Falcon Punch! This building is bigger than big. Is this some kind of store? Hotel from what I can see. Fancy one for sure. A hotel, wow, then they gotta have those suites or whatever inside, right? Don't see why they wouldn't. Must be real nice in a place like this. How's a suite different from a regular room anyway? Suite's just a super fancy room at the top. Some are bigger with a kitchen and den. Oh, but we got a kitchen and den at home, so it's no big deal. I was hoping it maybe have all the cake and candy you could eat or something. Noah, something tells me you've never seen the word sweet written down before. Captain, you really showed me lots of new places since we first met, huh? Guess I have. Honolulu's practically your backyard now. It is, but you know where I want to go most right now? Yep, Mr. Noah's favorite spot. We'll swing by Revolve soon, alright? So, Captain, that thank you letter we talked about before, I ended up giving it to my dad. Oh yeah, I remember the thanks for taking me off the island letter. Oh, interesting. How'd it go? Knowing him, I'd say he's thrilled. Yeah, but also sort of surprised. He's all, wait, can you write? Can you believe he didn't know that? I'm the one who should be surprised. Some guys just never learn, huh? He also said I was good at drawing, though, since I had drawn a picture in the letter, too. What sort of picture? Me, Dad, Mom, Naomi, and Moana. I drew all of us smiling together as a family and stuff. Applying a little pressure your own. Clever move, kid. We're still a family, even if we don't live in the same place, so I miss them sometimes. Is it weird that I think that? Who needs family when you got me? Oh my gosh, Majima. Ain't weird at all, it's perfectly normal. In fact, you ought to tell Jason how you feel. We're away from home because I wanted to go on this big adventure. Wow. Still want to sail around and see a bunch of new places and meet a bunch of new people, and of course I want to find some more treasure. Got it, you want to see him, but you're busy too. I am, but I guess so, huh? You're thinking ahead. Hey, Jason's here. Hey, what's up, son? Drinking with the captain and leaving me out? What's this, Jason? You got started a little early today. Sure seem in a good mood. Hard not to be after the adorable little letter I got. Right, Noah? Dad, don't get weird about it. I know I shouldn't have given you the letter. Don't be an ass. Hey, come on, lighten up. Let me drink with you guys, alright? I'm going to the bathroom. Scared him off, I guess. So, Jason, you must be jazzed about that letter, eh? Sure as hell am. Want to see it? Bet you never get anything like it from him. Shit, ease up, man. You're taking it too far. You got your letter. Don't need to be waving it in people's faces. Oh, what's this? Well, do I detect a little jealousy? Bet you thought you were his favorite, didn't you? Here, come on, this letter's cool, but the drawing's fantastic. You gotta see it. Damn drunk. Have a little shame, will ya? Alright. Don't let it bother you too much, Cap. Let's have a toast to the man Noah's becoming. You won't leave me hanging on that one, right? Nah, guess I won't. And he's out. Yeesh, must have been a good one before he showed up here. Out of his mind, then out like a light. Noah went upstairs after he left the bathroom. Said he had some work he needed to finish. What's this about? Couldn't tell you. He didn't want Jason knowing, though. Think he'd out drunk and rambling he could handle. Well, now you got me all curious. Well, shit, kid's passed out too, huh? What's this? Dear Captain, this is a bit too embarrassing to say face-to-face, so I'm writing this letter. I just want you to know how grateful I am to you and how much I care about you. Oh, what am I doing? I want to spoil the fun when the real thing comes. But it makes sense keeping this from Jason. You know how you get jealous kicking up all this trouble for you? Well, whenever you do finish it, I'm really looking forward to it, kid. Wow, he's a good drawer artist, holy crap. You deepen your bond with Noah and have reached max level in strength and his support skill. Any experience Noah had will be carried over. Alright, so there tentatively might be more stuff I might do before we set sail, but I'll make the call on that next time. Alright, so thanks for tuning into the stream. I was able to finish up Mass Effect and continue progress on this. That'll be it for the streaming week, so let's go find a raid target. Give me Josh Jepson! Finally! I know it's been weeks because he's been working on his new office, but bring me Josh Jepson! Alright. Alright, so thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bring me Josh Jepson!